This is Brian.
Okay.
I'm Tina.
Hi Tina,
Hi,
nice to meet you.
Ryan.
Hi Ryan, how you doing?
Yes, brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Suzi. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. Hi, nice to meet you.
I've got interrupted with me because I'm deaf.
Okay.
That's right. I've got a few questions to ask around accessibility from a gadget perspective, if that's all right.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of the Gadget Show. Really love what you do, and better still, it isn't just about the boys. Because that's what it always gets us. It's always about boys and the toys.
Yeah, I hate that phrase.
So yeah, so if that's all right, I've just got a couple of very quick questions.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Okay. I really wish I had a longer tripod I could just not work with. So it's really nice to meet you. A couple of questions for you. The first one is, with your extensive knowledge of gadgets, are there any you think we should know about and profile on Pesky People website?
Gosh, do you mean specifically aimed at the disability market? Or
Be a
general
mixture, because a lot of disabled people have like the same gadgets
Yes.
as everybody else.
I think...
Is there anything that stands out for you?
Well, obviously everybody's talking about 3D this year. It started in January and it's continuing. We have a lot of 3D technology here at the Gadget Show, which I'm kind of mixed about. I think it's good for some movies and some sports and some gaming. But in terms of watching all television, then I don't think it's going to catch on in that way. So 3D is very exciting this year. The other thing that everybody's talking about, of course, is Apple's iPad. Now, this could be quite interesting, I think, because if you sort of find it tricky to use an iPhone, because I mean, I'm always making mistakes with texts. I think the touchpad is still a little bit tricky. With the iPad, hopefully, it could be a different experience to use. I haven't played with it yet, but I'm excited, so that's definitely something to think about.
That's brilliant, thank you. On the thing you said, because you've just said about what's exciting for this year, what do you think the future holds for us for the next generation of technology?
I think the next generation, so what we're talking about the next sort of 10 years, aren't we, really? I think we'll see a big difference on consumer levels in our homes. I think that they will become more automated, not to a ridiculous degree, because I don't see a paperless society happening in the next 10 years. But I definitely think that RFIDs will be used in the home. So, for example, you'll run out of something in the fridge and it will automatically be reordered for you and then delivered to your house and maybe put in a drop box that's refrigerated. So I think things will come along that will make our lives easier, and I think also gadgets will converge more, so we will need more power, more broadband width, and people will just, I think, generally just be more au fait with technology, and it won't be such, what's the word? A lot of people, I think, are still afraid of technology, and I think it will become more embraced. And because the new generation are now, being spoon-fed, it's just going to be part of their daily life. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Got one last question for you. I know that you're involved in 2 disability charities in Wolverhampton. I know you're involved in the Disabled Bikers organisation, and one to do with Wish, I'm going to say this really wrong, I'm sorry, to do with for looking after and supporting disabled children and their families.
Yeah.
So I know that you've got more sense on disability and access than maybe the average person does.
Yeah.
So I wondered, the question is whether do you think, would it possible that you would take up Pesky People's challenge to explore and feature accessible or useful gadgets for deaf or disabled people on the Gadget Show?
Would I take it? What's the challenge? Sorry.
To include accessible and creative gadgets for disabled and deaf people on the Gadget Show.
That would be good. That would be really interesting.
It'd be better than getting covered in water and sliding down into a tent.
Exactly. I will put that forward to the producers. We have talked about it before, and sadly, so far it hasn't made it onto the show. But it's something that they are aware of. I, as you say, am personally more than aware of. I'm involved with a couple of charities. One was the biking charity, obviously, because I'm a motorcycle journalist, and I do see a lot of people have bike accidents and you know, have to suffer a disability in that way. Have a lot of friends on Twitter actually that are disabled, so they're all coming here, which is going to be great fun. And yes, I work for Promise Dreams as well, which is a Wolverhampton-based children's charity, and we try to raise money to basically, you know, make children's dreams come true. And it can be something small or it can be something ongoing if they have a disability. So I will keep inviting to get something on the show for you guys.
That's brilliant. Thanks very much, Suzi, for your time.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Multitasking, very good multitasking.
Trying to multitask and hold at the same time. It's too small. Thanks so much, Suzi.
Thank you. I will try.
Yeah. Thank you very much.